Hey guys, this is BiXX. Welcome to Mentoring Monday. In part one of this topic, 2 weeks ago, I talked about a number of reasons why both companies and people have such a difficult time managing success. Their success is short-lived and it's not continuous over a long period of time. So how do you manage success? Part two is today's topic. To quickly review the reasons that I talked about in part one, I'm going to talk about the reasons that I talked about in part one of this topic. Success breeds complacency, and complacency breeds failure. Not understanding who we are. Failure to adapt and evolve to changing conditions in your market. Failure to automate and improve processes. And failure to achieve proper balance between your personal life and your work life. So that was part one. Only 20% of the world's top 30 companies in 1998 are still in the top 30 today. What's wrong with sports teams that do not consistently win? The entertainment industry is full of one-hit wonders and short-lived careers of mega success only to flame out. So in this week's topic, like I mentioned, I'm going to talk about more reasons why people and companies cannot manage success and what to do about it. All right, first one today is chasing after opportunities that do not fit the core business. Choose only the real opportunities that help you grow your business. Watch out for the great ideas. I have this great idea that you think will help grow your business, but it really ends up being a distraction and costs you profits in the long run. We can't be all things to all people all the time. I know this firsthand because I'm the king of good ideas. The same approach applies to your personal life. Focus on the people and the opportunities that help you grow and improve your life. You must learn to recognize the best opportunities and learn to say no. So discard the distractions. Again, be really good at saying no. Not so good at saying no, so I need to learn from myself on this one. So when Steve Jobs took over Apple, it was a failing Apple in 1997. He was fired and he came back to Apple a number of years later. Apple offered hundreds of versions of the same products for different retailers and customers. He streamlined the offering of the product line to only 4 computers, 1 desktop and 1 portable, for professional businesses and for consumers. That was it. He got laser focused. He got rid of all the distractions in the products that were not profitable or important to making the business successful. He laid off 3,000 workers. Now look at Apple today, one of the top 10 richest companies in the world. Greed, the disease of me. Not taking care of the people who brought you to the dance. Your friends who helped you, your vendors, your employees, and your customers. Do you ever notice how some people change when they become successful? They get greedy. Some people say that's just the real person that finally came out. You must value the people who helped you become successful and keep you at the top. You must strive to make them successful as well. A fruitful relationship is not just a one-way street. Another way to look at it, it can be pretty lonely at the top of the mountain if you don't pull people up with you. Never forget the fundamentals of what made you successful. Several times in my business career, when my company became successful, I took my eye off the ball. I lost track of the fundamentals, what made me successful. I got burnt out, I got bored, I got fat and happy, I got lethargic, whatever it is, I lost track of the fundamentals, which naturally would lead to having an off year. So whenever I had that off year, I always had to go back and refocus on the fundamentals that made us grow and successful, such as great customer service, valuing the employees, staying in close contact with our customers, constant innovation, continuous improvement, building and living this great company culture that we all strived and talked about, but sometimes we forgot to do it. So after we refocused, we always had an excellent growth year. So get back to your roots. Failure to give back. Hardly anybody achieves success totally by themselves. Give back to help others. This could be in the community, charities, mentoring young entrepreneurs. Donate your money or your time to help others that are not so fortunate. These experiences are extremely rewarding. Plus, it's just good karma, so pay it forward. Failure to define and properly understand your core values. In a previous three-part topic, I talked about company culture. So understand who you are, why you're in business, and what you value. This helps keep you laser focused. And most importantly, it gives you a set of principles from which you can make consistent decisions to support your mission and your plan. So if you don't have this, or failure to do this, will cause you to be all over the place and eventually fail. Watch out for saboteurs. These are people that are not happy with your success. They want to sabotage your business. You have people in your personal life like this. They're jealous. So recognize who and what are the threats to you and to your business. I see this quite a lot in the music industry, and I just never can, to this day, figure out why people want you to fail, because, you know, if people are successful, then you can help other people be successful. You know, rather than wish for someone to fail, go ask them, would you help me? Why are you successful? Can we have a talk? Will you help mentor me a little bit? Teach me a little bit? So that's my philosophy. I don't root for people to fail. Many businesses fail to do a strategic plan every year. This is really important. It sounds very complicated, but it's very simple. Once or twice a year, the key managers get together to analyze the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats to the business. This is called SWOT analysis, S-W-O-T. You can do the same thing to your personal life to analyze where you are in your personal life and then where you want to go. So for a business, conduct an off-site 1 or 2 day planning session to address these 4 issues: strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. These 1 or 2 days will help you redefine and refine your plan for the next year and beyond. Believe it or not, many companies just get too busy to do this, but they find out too late how important it is when their plans become outdated or the market's just kind of passed them by. Sound familiar? How'd that work out for BlackBerry, Kodak Camera, or Blockbuster, to name a few companies? So I covered a lot of material on this topic, both part 1 and part 2. If you have any questions, just kind of shoot me a message. But just remember, it's very difficult. I think it's even more difficult to manage success than to achieve success, for all the reasons that I've mentioned. So this is BiXX signing off. And remember, it's never too late to reinvent yourself. Cheers.